Nigeria, the giant of Africa, a land of vibrant culture, entrepreneurial spirit, and questionable politics? Yeah, we're going there. Nigeria's democracy is like a brand new car with a busted engine, shiny outside, sputtering inside. Corruption, lack of transparency, you name it. So buckle up as we dive deep into the murky waters of Nigerian politics. Because Nigeria deserves better, and frankly, so does democracy. Remember when political parties stood for something? Yeah, me neither. Nigerian politics is less about ideology and more about who can throw the biggest owambe. Candidates focus on personal brands over actual governance. It's a highest bidder contest, where money talks and integrity walks. We need leaders who stand for something, anything. Otherwise, it's just a free-for-all with the people footing the bill. They say money can't buy happiness, but in Nigerian politics, it can buy you an election. Campaign financing is the wild, wild west. Votes were cheaper than a plate of jollof rice. Your vote is your power. Don't sell it short. Politicians use state resources like personal piggy banks, tilting the playing field. Until we address this culture of financial impunity, Nigerian politics will remain a game rigged in favor of the highest bidder. Election day in Nigeria. It's supposed to be a day for democracy, but often turns into a Nollywood thriller. Ballot box snatching, voter intimidation, and violence are rampant. Thugs roam free, disrupting elections with impunity. Even sophisticated technology can't help when officials are corrupt. This malpractice leaves many Nigerians disillusioned, wondering if their votes even matter. Nigeria's democratic institutions are like that uncle who never leaves. They're supposed to be the backbone of democracy, but they're more like a wobbly stool. INEC faces political interference, and the judiciary isn't immune to political pressures. Ghana's former vice president warned that these hollowed-out institutions risk turning democracy into a facade. It's like putting lipstick on a goat. It might look better, but it's still a goat. It's hard to care about democracy when your stomach is rumbling louder than a political rally. With over half of Nigerians living in poverty, survival trumps politics. Politicians exploit this, preying on ethnic and religious divisions. A recent survey found that 30% of Nigerian youths would prefer military rule. This disillusionment is a ticking time bomb. We need to address the root causes of poverty and inequality, or risk losing a generation to apathy and cynicism. Nigerian politics is complicated, but there's still hope. First, we need serious electoral reforms, strengthening INEC, enforcing campaign finance limits, and prosecuting offenders. Second, citizen engagement is key. Grassroots movements like Yaga Africa hold politicians accountable. Third, we need to empower the youth. They're tech-savvy, passionate, and fed up with the status quo. Finally, we need leaders who prioritize the national interest over personal gain. Leaders who understand that integrity isn't just a word, it's a way of life. It's like finding a politician who actually enjoys eating plain eBay rare, but it gives you hope for humanity. Integrity. It's not just a buzzword. It's the foundation of a just and prosperous society. As citizens, we have the power to demand better from our leaders and ourselves. We can refuse to sell our votes, speak out against corruption, and support organizations fighting for transparency. Let's rebuild Nigeria's political landscape, one act of integrity at a time. Because a Nigeria built on integrity? Now that's a Nigeria worth fighting for. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button for updates on new content.